This is one of the bikes we'll be doing the ride on today, the Canyon Endurace CF SL. Comes with Shimano Ultegra R8050 group set, Di2, 11 speed. It's got a 5236 front crank and an 1134 rear cassette. If you look closely here, you can see an anti-crash device. You buy these from the shrines like this one in the background. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, that's one of the bikes that we're using today. And this is the owner of the Canyon, Troy. He's wearing his Rafa autumn gear, green and black, FKW edition. It's even more expensive than usual. The route today starts in Kofu city in Yamanashi, heading up towards the volcano, Kurofuji. The route takes in Chiyoda Lake, Arakawa Dam, before heading deep into the mountain range of Kurofuji. It gets pretty remote. In fact, you can't even see the roads on this map. After getting up to about 1200 meters, we descended back down towards the lake before taking in the views of Fuji again before heading back home. 2 degrees C at the moment, so first stop is 7-Eleven to pick up some gloves and a hot coffee. All the way up the climb, there's just this beautiful view of Fuji and Kofu city down below, with the mist just floating above the city. Really amazing, fabulous. You just wouldn't know from that there's an absolutely enormous waterfall that comes from just that small gap there. It's called Senga Falls in the Shosenkyo Gorge. If you look closely, you can see the rainbow it makes. This is Miyotogi Shrine. The kami here is the god of happy marriage. If you pray here, you're destined to have a great marriage. The poet Ujo Noguchi wrote a haiku about this shrine. It goes, "If you don't go as a child, you will be a female husband." This is my second visit to this shrine, and I've still no idea what the chap was on about. After the shrine, there's a big climb, about 600 meters of elevation gain through some quite remote areas. We'd originally intended to go to the viewpoint at 1800 meters, but it was just a bit too cold. That magma flow is incredible. Goes all the way up there, right the way down to the bottom there, probably 300 meters elevation change. Amazing. Beautiful day today as well. Beautiful blue skies. Bit cold, but we are really pretty high at the moment, about 1200 meters. That's the Minami Alps in the distance. Down there is Kofu. Yeah, that's where we're heading next. The rope that you'll often see hung from a shrine on a torii gate or around a tree is called a shimenawa. A shimenawa shows the boundary between the mundane and the spiritual. It's used to ward off evil spirits and protect from disease. A shimenawa wrapped around a tree is called a yorishio and is supposed to attract kami. Cutting down a tree with a yorishio around, it's pretty bad luck. Additionally, the Japanese also believe that sumo wrestlers are living yorishiro, and so the top sumo wrestler is adorned with a shimenawa. Kanazakura Shrine, where this clip is from, has a pretty good example of a shimenawa. What's this for a bus stop? You got somewhere to sit, recover. The times are not very good. Lose points for that, but it's got some nice views in the countryside. You got the magma flows, the old magma flows up there. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Probably not much to do around here. 6.5 out of 10. This is pretty interesting. Came across a farmer's market where they were making dried persimmons. There was a huge bridge completely closed to traffic other than bicycles. Absolutely no idea why it was closed to traffic, because it was absolutely massive. One last view of Fuji, which looks pretty different after the fog had lifted from the morning. and then it was a nice slow descent back into Kofu for a quick trip to Takeda Shrine. Very pretty.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Pretty good ride this one. As much sightseeing as there was cycling, but a really good day out, and only an hour and a half from Tokyo. 8 out of 10.